Hello, this is Pumpkin, and I'll be explaining where I was for the past 2 weeks. So, my new hardest was supposed to be pretty early on my channel, and while I didn't really have a clue what it should be, I think it should have been something similar to my skill level. But, nah. So, instead of doing that, I decided I should do something inside my skills instead. So, I decided to land on Fairy Dust as my first new hardest on the channel. While I was making good progress on Fairy Dust, pretty much having the level in 3 runs, I it wasn't what I was thinking. To be more specific, I think I started disliking the level after a bit. I really like Fairy Dust. I'm pretty sure even more than Nine Circles and Jawbreaker combined. But the more I realized it, the more I decided, no, no, no. If I don't like the level, I shouldn't be playing it. And I dropped the level soon after. So after dropping Fairy Dust, I decided to go after Cybernetic Showdown. I decided since it was a little bit harder than Nine Circles, it'll be a good new hardest. But after practicing the level a bit, I kinda got bored and dropped that level too. I decided to go all in my new hardest and decided, I might as well just do Insane Demon instead. So I had two Insane Demons I wanted to do, but I decided on Miku Miku as a perfect Insane Demon. And also a pretty good artist too. So practicing the level felt pretty good. I got comfortable with every single part of the level, even the lane. I was ready to make this my new hardest. That's a, considerable jump. But even though I started playing, something felt off. Something even more off than the other two times. I think I'm starting to gain an addiction. And as history repeats itself, I dropped Miku Miku for a harder level. Now, after dropping Miku Miku, I decided what should be my next hardest. I feel like I should go big, even bigger than anything I've ever touched in my life. So I settled with Scoop and Hell. Now. I'll be honest, I don't get any excuse. This is probably one of the dumbest decisions I made in, I think, years now. Even dumber than the jump I did from Nine Circles. But regardless, it could have been that bad. Until it was. Oh, no. This level might have generally been one of the worst ones. I think I finally realized I'm not weight carried in any regard. But in order to that, I decided to start practicing a bunch. This was even before the 2 week break I took. I guess I can't say break, more like inactivity. Either way, man, it was taking way too long to make any progress. But shortly after, well, making no progress, I started making really good progress. I started doing a lot of the way sections, and I started reaching 10,000, 20,000, and soon even 30,000. I managed to get all the parts down to Coop in Hell. But I can say for certain, even though I was struggling a little bit, it was doable. And yet, because it was doable, I decided, nah, one more jump. Also, while I was playing Scoop in Hell, I decided to try a Hypersonic just in case I should get an easier demon to do. But it was a good level. I definitely like it. I just didn't find any passion for it, so I just gave up on it quickly.
Sharkscapes.
This level was the reason for my 2 week inactivity. I was just playing it day in and day out. But scrolling through YouTube, I decided to look for anything that was interesting. Look at some jumps that people made before. And that's when I came across a video, or more like a world record. 9 circles to Slaughterhouse. Alright, let's just get to the point. I wanted to beat the world record. But now that means I gotta make a hardest that's even harder than Slaughterhouse. Honestly, I don't even know what to think. Just kidding, of course I do. But what level? Oh, I know. I've seen it a couple times and I decided that looked pretty cool. So, finally, my new hardest, Andromeda. Yeah, I'm not sorry about this. Even though it took me probably years to complete this level, I will take the world record even if I had to work every day for it. But hey, that's the end of my video. Thanks for tuning in.